How you doing, everybody? My name is Dr. Sami Bayer. Please welcome back to my YouTube channel. Why the Sigma INfj intimidates everyone and is the narcissist's worst nightmare. The Sigma INfj personality. Why does it intimidate everyone and is the narcissist's worst nightmare? The INfj Sigma is a blend of cool, calm, collected intelligence and unpredictable intensity personality. This INfj, according to the Myers Briggs type indicator, which is a tool that tries to understand human personalities, this INfj stands out as a blend of intuition, feeling, and judgment. But these INfjs, sometimes they undergo some transformation and they evolve into Sigma INfjs. So, these Sigma INfjs is a collection of life experiences that shape these INfjs into this enigmatic, rare type of personality called the Sigma INfj. Now, why is the Sigma INfj the narcissist's worst nightmare? And why does it intimidate everyone? Sigma INfjs are like rare gems. There are very few Sigma INfjs in this world. Now, their limited numbers means that most people might never meet a Sigma INfj in their lifetime. And this makes these Sigma INfjs become a question of curiosity. People make assumptions about their character because they are very rare. And this is one of the reason why this Sigma INfj is a narcissist's worst nightmare, because the narcissist, when they meet these people, these personalities, they cannot figure them out. And for narcissists, they want to control someone. They want to control their victims by figuring them out. They need to know everything about their victims so that they can control them and manipulate them. Now, when you talk about the Sigma INfjs, these Sigma INfjs are very powerful. They are not the loudest in the room, but they have this power of being observant. The Sigma INfj have this innate ability to absorb the activities of the environment, and they process every detail, every emotion, and every undercurrent. This absorption and processing gives these Sigma INfjs a deep understanding of what's happening around them. Very few personalities can match this. It is this depth that allows these Sigma INfjs to navigate the complexities of life with grace and wisdom. And this makes it very difficult to manipulate them, to control them. Just by observing the environment, they can tell what's happening. They process every detail, every emotion. And when a narcissist is close to a Sigma INfj, they are doomed because they're in trouble. The Sigma INfj knows them. Just by looking at the narcissist, they can know the intention. They can see their manipulative strategies. And that way they're able to protect themselves from being manipulated by this narcissist. So the narcissists find it difficult dealing with a Sigma INfj. So they will most of the times just walk away and give up. People feel intimidated by this kind of personality because they can't control the Sigma INfj. They don't understand them. It's like they know everything. They are very observant. Now, another thing about the Sigma INfj, they're very smart. When you talk about being smart upstairs, when you talk about intelligence, you think of academic achievements. But about Sigma INfjs, they are way intelligent in a holistic dimension. Their intelligence is beyond books. They have so much knowledge. They can discern patterns in behaviors. They can discern patterns in emotions and even unrelated events. This power of analysis, this analytical prowess, enables this Sigma INfj to anticipate outcomes and navigate situations with a foresight that many find astonishing. So the Sigma INfjs are not just being, it's not that they're just being smart. They're also very insightful. They have this depth of insight. And when you combine this with their empathetic nature, it makes and leaves people fascinated and intimidated. So people get intimidated by the Sigma INfj because of their smartness, because of their being highly intelligent, because of this deep insight that they have. It's not easy for you to meet someone who can read between the lines with such perfect precision. The Sigma INfj is difficult to manipulate them. The narcissists can't deal with the Sigma INfj. They can analyze the narcissist like a book. Just by looking at the narcissist, they can tell what they are up to. And most of the time, they'll be spot on about the narcissist. They have so much knowledge. They can discern the narcissist's patterns in behavior. They can discern the narcissist's emotions and what they are up to. So it's gonna be very difficult for the narcissist to deal with a Sigma INfj, and that's why they find the Sigma INfj as their nightmare. And most people get intimidated by this personality because of their too much knowledge, insight, being able to discern patterns in behavior. So the other thing about Sigma INfj, it is their silent confidence. When you talk about power of quiet assurance, you're talking about the Sigma INfj. They're not arrogant. They don't exaggerate their achievements. They don't boast. They're not proud. They don't dominate a conversation to make their presence felt. They are empathetic, but their confidence is rooted in a deep-seated belief in their capabilities and insights. When you talk about the INfj, Sigma INfj, they are very calm people. They have this cool, collected, composed personality, demeanor, which speaks volumes. It leaves a lasting impression without even them talking out. You can tell what they're up to. You can tell they are confident people. So this, for the narcissists, they find it very difficult dealing with a Sigma INfj, especially when they're trying to get a reaction from them. When they're provoking them to react, it's tough. Most likely, the narcissist will give up. They will not, because they will not get the narcissistic supply, enough of it from the Sigma INfj. Again, people get intimidated by the Sigma INfj just because of their confidence, their calm nature, their assured demeanor. It makes people get scared, get intimidated of them. So, to be a Sigma INfj, it's not just given. It's also about personal experiences and introspection, which leads people to become this Sigma INfj. It's like when a metal has been forged into a fine blade, that it has undergone pressure, heat, to become sharper and more resilient. This is how Sigma INfjs are transformed also. That's how their personal lives are transformed. It's a mix of the challenges they've overcome, the deep realization about themselves that they've come to find out. It is their understanding of their place in the world. It's not just about adapting, but they evolve. They've learned lessons, they've gained wisdom. And this is very difficult for a narcissist to deal with, because they can't fool them easily. They can't play mind games easily with these Sigma INfjs. And people get intimidated by them. Now, when you talk about the Sigma INfj's nature, you're talking about people who hold themselves to incredibly high standards. They set the bar higher than anyone else would. The Sigma INfjs, they have this internal drive, internal push to improve and grow. They have this self-critical nature, which ensures they're always striving for better. They always want to improve themselves. This self-introspection makes them grow. But sometimes they also have this self-doubt because of that. But the Sigma INfjs, they're always reflecting and trying to improve themselves. And this refines their character and perspective over time. Now, the narcissist finds it very, very difficult to deal with someone who's always trying to grow, who's always thinking, who's always seeking ways to improve and grow, who's someone who's always self-critiquing themselves, because this makes them always want to be better. And people find this kind of personality intimidating. Now, when you talk about relationships with Sigma INfjs, they are sacred. The Sigma INfj believes in deep connection. They seek soulful interactions, connections that resonate on a deeper level. Now, when you have a Sigma INfj in a relationship, you're lucky because they are very loyal. Once they commit, they do it wholeheartedly. And they expect the same level of authenticity and commitment in return. They have this innate ability to see through pretense. So it's very difficult to manipulate them when it comes to relationships. They value connections that challenge and enrich them, that push them to grow and evolve together. Now, with narcissists, they'll find it very difficult being in a relationship with a Sigma INfj, because narcissists are never loyal. They cheat. They have multiple sources of supply. Again, narcissists lack empathy. They are incapable of developing those deep connections, soulful interactions. And that's where a Sigma INfj will be a nightmare to the narcissist. The narcissist will struggle to even have a long-lasting relationship with a Sigma INfj. Again, people will be intimidated by this person who's very loyal. And once they commit, they do it so wholeheartedly. Now, another thing about the Sigma INfjs, they are very unpredictable. You can never be sure sometimes about a Sigma INfj. Sometimes when you cross their boundaries, the consequences can be very lethal, can be very, they will be firm with their boundaries. They will tell you and they'll emphasize why you should respect their boundaries, their principles, and the depth of their feelings. So, if you are thinking about a Sigma INfj, if you're one or not, remember the Sigma INfj is one of the most captivating personalities, and it is a blend of both calm, cool, collected, composed personality or nature. And they're very intelligent, and they have this unpredictable intensity. And Sigma INfj, they are forced to be reckoned with. When you want to understand the Sigma INfj, it's not just about their traits, but you need to understand what has shaped them into being Sigma INfj, the enigmatic, powerful, strong, intelligent beings that exist today. Thank you, and this makes them very unpredictable and a nightmare to the narcissist. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you've not done so. Thank you.